Oh! It's all cleaned up. The last thing we're gonna do as far as cleaning them goes.
Oh, that's him. Skin-it boat today. Starting out at a spot where we've been seeing a couple. We're gonna hop in the water and catch up with you on the mast cam. Just take the whole spear. Is that a grown one? Is that a grown one? I thought it was a road snapper. It's the biggest mangrove I've ever shot. That was insane.
I almost dropped on it. I was like, I know he's going to come back on it, but I didn't.
Taylor's go down, back him up.
Got you, Joey.
I think I just shot the biggest snapper in my life. Oh! I'll just drop it. You got him?
No.
Oh! I'll just drop it. You got him?
Got him. Keep shooting.
That is a massive mangrove snapper. That's like a 12-pound, 13-pound mangrove. Huh? That is a slob. What's the measurement?
You gotta keep eyes on what I shot it to. My clip keeps
Espanol mackerel.
That's a shitty clip though. I'm gonna have to put a different one on there, yeah.
So, pretty slow day of diving. Got a couple nice fish. I can't hear anything because my ears are all messed up now. But we got a couple fish in the box.
Oh yeah. Nope, this will be another one of those fish I think.
That's it, we're shoving off. Got a couple nice fish. Next stop is the fillet table. We got everything out of the ice and it's over here. We got some nice mangroves, mackerels, little kingfish, and then the stud mangrove. Thing's a total beast, measured at 30.5 inches and 13.5 pounds. So absolute giant. It is blistering hot here. I'm gonna get to cutting up these fish. See what this thing is eating. Oh my God. Sea turtle.
You might have another
There's something else in there. No, crabs. So, if you guys want to catch big mangroves, this is the secret bait. Little baby sea turtles. That's nuts. That is crazy. I want to get a picture of that thing like in his mouth. So we went ahead and the meat's all off this fish. We cut out the jaw. We'll get back to that later, but first we need to have some little fun with the bug assault. So let's find a fly. All right, so we got our fly. This is fun fillet table bonus time. Grab this little fly. Oh, he's going for it. He got him. He's chewing on him. We're feeding pets. So now we're catching up. We are no longer anywhere near where we started this video. We're up in the mountains, but I get a lot of people asking me how I do these jaw mounts that I do of the snapper jaws or whatever, kingfish and all that stuff. So we're all set up here. We got a fire from last night and it's still pretty hot. We just got some water boiling. You can do it right on your stove inside your house. And then inside here, we got the snapper jaw. Back up. There we go. A couple things we brought with us. We got that big mangrove snapper jaw. So we're gonna get this out and we're just gonna drop it right into the pot for about 10 minutes. That's our giant mangrove snapper jaw. Right there. We're gonna pick that up and it's gonna go right into this pot. And then we're gonna go ahead and cover it back up to help keep the heat in there. That's kind of cool actually. Just going in there made it open up. time to start cooking. Make some fish jaw soup. Alright, it's been boiling for a little while. Still looks like it needs some more time, but it's going. Alright, we've had it boiling for a while. It's all the good stuff. There's our bones out of the pot. You can see there's still plenty of meat on there. We're going to take them down to the water and go scrub them up a little bit. Making our way down. We're going to go do it at the creek. Down at the creek. Alright, let's find a nice little spot to go do this. We want no current, or very little current. Perfect. Right here. So we're just gonna pick these pieces up. I don't have my action hat, so I'm gonna actually put the phone down. I'm gonna scrub them up, and this is what they look like right now, but we're gonna get them way, way cleaner than that. So we got our pieces all cleaned up. The last thing we're gonna do as far as cleaning them goes is let them dry a little bit, and then but in the crevices right here, you can see there's like a little gelatiny like stuff. And we're gonna let it dry and then pick them out with a needle, and it'll be a lot easier. So we're gonna go ahead and head back up to the house. So now we got them in a cup, and we got a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. We are just going to pour the hydrogen peroxide in until it covers them. And then at home I reuse it, so when you're done with it you can just put more back in the, or dump it right back into the bottle. This is going to be the basic layout of how they're all going to go together, and you really just got to kind of play with it to see how they really fit together. But you got your bottom jaw comes in 2 parts, top jaw comes in 2 parts. This piece right here, it goes on the top of the top jaw and kind of connects it to the bottom jaw. And then this piece is going to slide in here, and that's what really makes it stable so it can stand up on its own. So these are the 8 pieces you need to make a nice jaw setup. We got all our pieces here. We're going to go ahead and start by gluing them together. The top jaw right here, first thing we're going to glue is these 2 pieces together. And we're just using super glue. So we're going to do just a little teeny dot wherever it touches. I know it's going to touch right here and somewhere up in there. So this piece is going to go just like that, and we're just going to hold that for about 20 seconds or so, and then do the same thing on the other side. Alright, the next one is going to be the bottom jaw, just on this line right here. Same thing, just a couple little drops. And we're going to go ahead and put more glue in later to reinforce them. And if you get it wrong, you can always redo it. You can break it apart. It's super glue, really brittle. Here you're just lining them up so they're centered and getting the angle that you think is about right. And just hold it for about, again, a minute or so. We've got the bottom jaw drawing over here. Now we're going to go ahead and put a few drops all over the top jaw. This is going to be the heaviest piece. And again, we'll add more glue later. But that is going there. And same thing, we want to match our angle that we used on the bottom jaw. And just hold it like that for a little while until we can set it down. So this piece right here is one that a lot of people forget. This is the bottom jaw here. And this piece goes in here, and you don't really need it to put the jaw together, but it's going to make it way more stable when you go to stand this thing up. And it just fits right in there, kind of like a little puzzle piece. So that's a pretty easy one to glue in. Just let it sit there, hold it for a little bit, and then do the other side. So that is the bottom jaw completely put together, and that's the top jaw. We got 4 pieces on each, and before we glue them together, we're going to let them sit for a while, make sure they're set really good, because this one has a lot of glue on the bottom of it, and before we flip it over, we want to make sure it's nice and dry. So we have our bottom jaw and our top jaw here. We're going to set the bottom jaw down, we let them dry for a while, and then we're going to take our top jaw and line it up. Again, we just kind of guesstimated on this, and this might not be the exact spot where they go as far as being correct if you were to see it in the fish, but it looks cool. It looks cool. It's all together. I use a toothpick to hold it open, And then we're gonna come around to the back here. Swing around this way. And put a couple drops of glue wherever it touches. So there we have it, final product. Big old mean snapper. Thing ate a sea turtle, just crazy. But he's all done. I am definitely not a professional when it comes to doing these jaw mounts. That's just the way I do it. If you got some little tips or tricks, let me know what they are. Try it, it's a lot of fun. And a lot of fish you wouldn't think that would look really cool do end up looking really cool on the jaw mount, like sheep's head, triggerfish. We've done them all. They look really, really cool. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.